Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool reading for you guys. It's a tarot reading, Capricorn, and in the reading we start with the one ring circus. Right, when we were kids they had the three ring circus. I'm not sure what they have anymore now. This is one time my son brought me to he brought me to what I thought was kind of the circus thing, and I was waiting for the elephant and the flying trapeze artist, right, and the horse and all that, and it's just like an acrobat thing. I don't really come to see gymnastics, right? Just that. I want to see the animals and the kind of traditional circus. But let's get back to this, and this is it's a number 15. It's a 6, the one ring circus. This means that somebody recognized that they have to do something themselves, all by themselves, or that they want to be single, the one ring circus. They want to be alone, could be. And now we have follow the leader reversed, and Capricorn, this follow the leader reversed means that somebody kind of just have to kind of push themselves a little bit gently to say what needs to be said. So in this reading, somebody's going to tell you here that they have feelings for you, or and that they care for you. And this person, I'm pretty sure we'll talk about why in a minute, but the clock is here at the top. And so maybe time's running out for them. Maybe they're from the past, but whenever we see the clock, and or maybe time is important in some way, right? So the balancing act is here, and here's this woman, and she kind of looks like I don't know what that chick's name is, Joan. I forgot her name, but it doesn't really matter. She's a lady. She's an actress. It looks like her. And she's standing here. She's a good actress too, if you just forget her name. But she's standing here, and she's pulling this rope. Her name is Blanchette, right? Which really means white. And she's very fair. And this lady is very fair. And I forgot her first name though. But anyway, she is pulling this ship here. It's on a crystal ball, basically. And on the ship, which talks about a journey, right? But she's holding this up. She's holding it up with this balancing act, kind of like from a circus. And she's standing on this kind of, I don't know, podium kind of. But she's pulling it, and the hearts are fluttering from that ship. This person is coming. Maybe they're at a distance, possibly. That's a possibility here. But this person is kind of nudging themselves. I just feel like this person's going to tell you that they might be single, or that they have learned that maybe that they should do something. It's possible, and maybe it's just come talk to you, so, right? And so the balancing act is here as well, and this is a number 2 because it's 11. So this is about two people. This is interesting. They could be telling you that they have come, but I feel like this person is just going to show up for you, and they're trying to balance like what to say, and it's fragile to them. Like, I don't know, like you might there's something vulnerable here, the way she is pulling that ship with the hearts fluttering off, and she's pulling it on this little line here, with kind of up in the middle of the sky, up in the air. Burden of tears. Look at that. And so I haven't used these cards in a while. Burden of tears. And tears can be very burdening. Yes, they can, especially if you wear a lot of makeup, right? Just kidding. They can be burdening, right? And so this is a 21. It's really a number 3, and 3s are about manifestation. They can be about collaborating. They can definitely. Let's get another card, the burden of tears. And so this person's coming to tell you they're sorry or something, or that they have recognized that they recognize you're important, or there's something definitely in the love, and possibly they're in love with you here with these hearts fluttering. And now we have happiness. Wow. This person had to cry without you being there, Capricorn. That's what this is about, most likely. Unless you're dealing with somebody here who has recently gone through this, and you're about to meet them, or you run into them, or possibly, or you meet up with them and you find out about this. It could be somebody new. It doesn't always have to be somebody from the past. No, it doesn't. But if this is indeed their energy, it might be your energy. These readings can be switched. It's difficult. I'd say it's difficult. Yeah. But this person is looking forward to happiness with you, and this is another 6, so it's recognizing what happiness is, right? Yeah, and because some people clearly don't know, they have all kinds of money, and then they jump off the cliff, right? Yeah, that happens all the time in Weirdy Wood. You guys know what Weirdy Wood is? Yeah. So let's get to this, and Capricorn. Before we get started, let's use the Everyday Witch cards. Yeah, every day we're a witch over here at Capricorn, and yeah, you are. No, I'm just kidding. The Everyday Witch, that's what they call this. It's very cute because it's about like the whole village. Everybody's just a witch here, but they're all nice. Yeah, none of them are mean, and I don't think there's any mean ones. The devil's kind of mean though. And so yeah, and before we begin though, if you'd like your own psychic reading, Capricorn, I'm accurate. I'm a Silva grad, and they're very, if you are checking on somebody or you don't know them well, definitely good to get one of those. Or if you need your help or insight with your own perspective on your own matters, right? Career, or what you need to do about a certain situation. Yes, I can help. It's always confidential. I'm also a life coach. Yeah, I'm a Canfield life coach, and that is Jack Canfield. The chicken soup man, right? Chicken soup for the soul. And so, yeah, I also offer other services. You can have your natal chart read, which is your life roadmap to live your true potential. That's what your chart is. It's people don't know that. And so, so anyway, so there's that. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading for you guys. Click on their link and just, go to my calendar and see what I am offering if you would like a reading for sure. And let's see what else we have today for Capricorn and anybody who resonates with it. And we start with the 5 of Pentacles, and here's the witch with their little witch daughter, right? And they're out in the they're out in the snow, and they're going she has a lantern and her little witch outfit on. The black cat is there with her, and they're in the snow, and they see this house here, like, please let me in. This person has cried over you, burden of tears. Maybe you have cried over them as well. But, it could be both crying, right? Definitely. But this is like, let me in. And that's what they're going to say to you. But this is kind of follow the leader in the reverse. It talks about you have to be the one to step up. And this person knows that they have to be the one. Like, you're not going to be the one. So they'll never get to be with you. Because you're not going to be the one to do it. They know that. If this is yours, then you have to do it. If it's theirs, they have to do it. So let's see. And the 10 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. And we're going to flip this. And this is the 7 of Wands. And it's about challenges here. And all these people are challenging this witch. And they really don't read in the reverse, but I don't believe they do. But I'm going to leave it like that because it still offers a message, right? Maybe very kind of nuanced here. And the High Priestess, Justice, the Hermit is here, the Lovers, the Hierophant. So we have 5 major arcanas, and very, very cool. And so the Lovers here, where are they? They're not naked in this one because they're respectable witches, Capricorn, right? And and they don't need the angel to really tell them they're a soulmate because they're already, they're very intuitive. They're witches, right? Yeah, they are. They're already standing and they're kind of understanding their divinity. Yes, they are. And we're going to put the 5 of Pentacles here because this bottom of the deck does have a lot of bearing about what's going on. This person's trying to hold it together before they come tell you. The balancing act. They feel like whatever they say to you, Capricorn, it has to be a little delicate. Yeah, maybe they think you're going to, I don't know. I'm not really sure, but it has to be delicate, right? And maybe they have left you out in the past, it's possibly, or you left them out, could be, definitely. 10 of Pentacles, the overall energy, this is a very happy family, and that's what this person, I feel like, is seeking with you. Now, the challenge here, or it could just be the crossing energy, is the Page of Cups, and here he is painting, right? And he's right by this river, and he has his little calico cat, and he's painting. The Page of Cups talks about trusting your intuition and creativity. This person is trusting their intuition in order to create a happy life for themselves. That's what that is. 7 of Wands reversed, and I'm giving up challenges, or I'm no longer resisting this. They're no longer resisting. pretty sure. And yeah, and so now we have the Three of Pentacles with the Page. These people are working together. They're all painting the pentacles, right? And she said, "Oh, mine's better than yours." And yeah, and they're all a little different, which is I find to be everybody has their own style here, and that style in their painting is contributed to a very well-rounded project or result or finish completion, right? Like, so this is working together for sure. That's what's influencing this. I'm trusting my intuition. I want to create a relationship, and I want Capricorn to kind of to work with me, or I think we can work together is the proper the proper kind of phrasing there. Yeah, Two of Swords. It's in the past, and she's playing darts, but with a knife, right? And the Raven is here, and the Black Cat. Excuse me. The Two of Swords. She's blindfolded, the witch, and we already know that. Excuse me. We know that in the Two of Swords, the fact that it's like something's unknown or there's some type of uncertainty when you have a blindfold on, right? So she's, playing darts kind of, about what she should do, or I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm just going to throw it at the target and see if I get it. Yeah, and I'm trusting the Raven here, which is like the Raven is always about intuition and kind of the occult and knowing, right? He's supposed to be really smart. I think he's the cousin of the crow, which is very smart. And then we also have the Black Cat, and the Black Cat, excuse me, is also about intuitive. This is I'm trusting my intuition. I'm going to try to get my target. Even though my blindfold is on, therefore I don't really know what's going to happen. She doesn't know if she's going to hit the bullseye, but she has. And now she's, yeah, and I think that's what the cat's telling her because he turned his head. The Hierophant is the kind of the mindset here. But here she's meditating. This is spiritual knowledge. And I don't know why she always looks like she has what do you call this? Like she looks like she has an Adam's apple here. But hey, I was always trying to figure out if that is that or if it's a necklace, and I can't see it well. And we have the Six of Wands. Either way, it's not important. She's she's intuitively a master. That's why she's meditating. She's spiritually grown, spiritually advanced, right? And she's already awakened. She's already arrived. And this is the mindset. With the Six of Wands is a recognition. See, this person spiritually, it's like an awakening. Spiritually recognize that you're the one. That's what it is. Yeah. It's possible this person is also recognizing that without you, there's lack. Yeah, for sure. And so lovers showing up in the near future, and they're celebrating something, and they're creating a pact here, or they're getting married without kind of going through the church, or they're witches, right? So they don't need that for their ritual. And so the cats here are together like a couple, and the cats have their tails together in a heart, shaped in a heart, and these two lovers, the witches, are holding hands, and there's a fire there, and this is definitely some type of ritual here. It is to merge together, this couple, and this is going to be in the near future. There's going to be a merging here. Yeah, there's a merging. Yeah, definitely. And so, one moment, you guys. Okay, sorry, you guys. I beg your pardon. Okay, the Seven of Wands reversed, and I think we talked about that. And so this person thinks that now that they've spiritually awakened or grown, or matured, or both, or right, because it is really both. But now they feel like, wow, I realized I didn't know what I didn't know. Yeah, like Aaliyah sings, and I kind of said this in Sagittarius' reading too, because there's an energy like that in that reading where, it's like you think you're not in the mood to think, to hear what you think you don't know, something like that, right? And because they think they know it all, and that's kind of what's going on in this reading. Yeah, it is. With these two cards here, it's kind of. But I'm recognizing here that, just recognizing here that I didn't, and I kind of cried here, burden of tears. So, excuse me. The Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, is in the concern, and that could be you. Could be another Earth sign. And we have Virgo or Taurus, right? But we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag, and here she is. And she's holding her bouquet of flowers, and she has her wand. It's almost like she's posing for this picture, and the black cat as the queen, and she stands on the dragon, right? And the black cat, gives her a rose, and the dragon is protecting her, the Queen of Wands. And so this is, in in the concerning message. And so this is kind of protecting this magic here. That's why the dragon is doing that for sure, protecting the magic, protecting what the divine is offering up, because it's really kind of what it means in this reading. The Hermit sits in the environment. That's a Virgo, could be, but it's spiritual growth and it's wisdom, because here's the owl here, and now we have the devil. And so, Capricorn, that is not you, because in this card, the devil is, these two kids, teenagers, were kind of sitting here on a bench, and they were just sitting there minding their own business, kind of happy. And they're together, they're a couple, and he shows up with a money bag and an ice cream for her and a big bag of money here. This is about temptation. It is. It can be about somebody who maybe lied to you. This is what I'm going to give you, but they really didn't. Yeah, and this sits in the environment. This person might have definitely promised you something, right? It's definitely possible. This sits in the environment here. And it can also just talk about, I'm spiritually grown now. I have my wisdom with the owl, and so I'm very tempted, and I really am tempted to go forward. I don't feel like it is. I feel like it has to do with some other behavior that it could be temptation, but I feel like it's possible. This person thinks that maybe you're not going to be agreeable with them or something like that, or maybe you moved on, or just because justice is next to it. And justice here is, it talks about a lesson, because they have a lesson learned that's not so great. She's sitting there, and she has these two cats, and they are fighting. One's white and one's black, and she's reading the law book, like, this is the lesson you're going to learn here, in order to learn what justice is, or balance and harmony. And so this person could be fearing here, although they've grown, that you might not be interested in them. There's something going on like that. Here's the High Priestess. She has her tarot reading. And here's the cat, and the cat has the runes, if you guys know what runes are. And right, so, the little Celtic and kind of Scandinavian Viking runes, and they are about divination. Instead of a card, it's a little stone here. And so here's her tarot reading over here. She's doing it with 4 cards. Well, okay. And she also has all these books, so she knows what she's doing. And here is her magic crystal ball with the swirl on it. So she's wanting something to come true here. That's what this is. And this person might be doing readings on you, Capricorn. They could be seeking a psychic. It's possible, but it's all really beautiful. And we're going to get a card on this justice. We are. Why is that there for Capricorn? It's showing up with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, this person's worried here, because these women, these witches, they did this spell here. Here's the cauldron. And, they screwed up, right? Now they're starting to fight, because the floor's on fire here, and they don't even see that the floor's on fire. They only see that the cauldron is boiling over, and the cats are like purring and hissing, and they're here. You can tell the humpback on the cat. And so these two are fighting, right? This two blonde with this other lady, this other witch, they're fighting. She's kind of telling her, like, you know what, you're kind of dumb here, sort of. And then she's arguing with her a little bit. This one here, these two could be the only ones who are kind of like, look, we screwed up. The 5 of Wands, and it's showing up with justice. This person is afraid they screwed up, Capricorn. The High Priestess is in the outcome, and this is, I wonder, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do readings. I'm gonna seek a psychic, right? Power and Light Tarot. I'm gonna do runes. I'm gonna do some divination here, because I would really love to know if this is gonna work out. And that's where your person is right now, Capricorn. And so we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to see the horoscope, you can go check out, I'll include the link at the top of the comments to see the first half of June on my other channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead, please, and hit the little bell to receive upload notifications.